Welcome back to my quick roundup of the 5 most interesting games I played last week. I'm your host NimbleThor, and today I'm excited to bring you both offline playable roguelikes, online gacha RPGs, and everything in between in only 1 minute per game. Do you agree or disagree with my opinions on these games? Let's have a friendly discussion about that in the comment section down below. And if I have ever helped you guys find an awesome new game, be sure to share this video with one of your friends. That would be greatly appreciated. So now, let's just get to the games. Monetizing purely through cosmetics and incentivized video ads, H3H3 Ball Rider is a fun, endless cave runner that plays a bit like Jetpack Joyride that has been made by the YouTube couple Ethan and Ela of the H3H3 Productions YouTube channel. Filled with references to the channel and the videos throughout, the game will be a sure hit among any fan. The graphics are fantastic, mixing 8-bit with a more modern look. The controls are innovative, having us control Ela as she runs around the sphere ball that is Ethan, and in whichever direction Ela is pointing, we move when we tap the right side of the screen. The many different levels and environments are fun to explore, with lots of unique traps to avoid, and things unlock at a pace that keeps the game fresh, but at the end of the day, it is a casual endless runner, so just set your expectations thereafter. The game requires online access, it takes up 148 megabytes of space, it's out on Android and iOS, and my final verdict is that if you enjoy casual endless runners like Jetpack Joyride, or you're just a huge fan of H3H3, then you should definitely play this game. BattleHands is a card collecting strategy RPG where we bring 2 heroes into battle, each with their own unique customizable deck of cards, which are used as skills during the combat. There's no cost to using a card, but each card has a number indicating how many turns it'll take to use that card. And because there are very few cards in each deck, there's a lot of strategy going into picking which card to use at which time, as we can somehow accurately calculate when the card will be reshuffled into our hand again. The combat is really satisfying, the art style is very polished, and the skill animations just look fantastic. The game is definitely above average in quality and I genuinely enjoy playing it, but my 2 main concerns are that we can buy new card packs for premium currency, and that there's an energy system which could make the game very grindy and dragged out later on. The game requires online access, it takes up 366 megabytes of space, it's out on Android and iOS, and my final verdict is that this is a game you should definitely play if you enjoy RPGs and card games. Azur Lane is a gacha team-based RPG set in an alternative version of World War II, where we complete single-player missions and PvP to unlock and level up new warships, which are represented as, in my honest opinion, overly sexualized anime girls, and I'm not judging here, but it just seems a bit too much in a mobile game, at least for me. The gameplay is very grindy, has a big focus on autoplay features, and PvP is 100% bot controlled, which means that stats, as opposed to player skills, is what matters, and this makes the PvP very pay to win. Although the game is of high quality all around, the gameplay failed to entice me with its extreme ease and bombardment of gifts and rewards. The game requires online access, it takes up 1.02 gigabytes of space, it's out on Android and iOS, and I think you should skip this one unless you're really into the art style. Mayhem 2 is a challenging 2D action shooter where we tap enemies on the screen to shoot them and avoid bullets by hiding behind cover as we automatically move through the awesomely designed levels. New weapons are unlocked and upgraded for in-game gold, and blueprints for new weapons drop from loot boxes, for which we can choose to watch an advertisement to drastically reduce the opening wait time. My only frustration with the game is the energy system, which limits us to 5 to 10 plays before we have to wait again, although I find the core gameplay so fun and for once actually difficult that I would definitely still recommend checking out this game. The game can be played offline, it takes up 173 megabytes of space, it's out both on Android and iOS, and my final verdict is that despite the energy system, this game is one of the best and most well-designed side-scrolling action games I've ever played on mobile, so I think you should definitely check it out if you enjoy action games. With its great 8-bit art style, Caves is a dark, gritty, and super difficult indie roguelike RPG that is still being actively developed. The turn-based game can be played offline and has us repeatedly create a new character and then set out to explore a vast, randomly generated cave, fighting off spiders, skeletons, and everything else standing in the way between us and the many treasure chests. With a ton of different items and weapons to find in-game or buy in shops once we return to town, the game universe is interesting to explore and has had me constantly coming back for more. The game monetizes through a few $1 to $3 in-app purchases to remove advertisements or buy the in-game currency, which is used to acquire new items. The game is offline playable, it takes up 73 megabytes of space, it's out on Android only for now, and my final verdict is that if you enjoy roguelikes, you should definitely play this one as it's my favorite game of the week. Thanks for watching, let me know which game was your favorite, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.